I'm so excited that you're here. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christina and I am so excited to be sharing today's topic with you guys, which is carnivore, animal-based eating, and kind of give you an insight about what we're eating. We, meaning me and Brett, making these changes in our diets and living this healthier lifestyle than we did before. And I have been into fitness for years now and I absolutely love it. And this past year, Brett introduced me and both of us to carnivore eating and looking into different lifestyle, nutrition, and just switching things up. And one of his friends was actually doing carnivore and had amazing results, feels amazing. So we kind of looked into it, started dabbling into what carnivore is, what it entails, what the meal guides are, and kind of that style of eating. So after researching, looking things up, asking people about it, listening to podcasts, we started doing it this past September right after the wedding, and we absolutely love it. It's so funny because sometimes you talk about a diet or a certain fad and people are like, that's crazy, how can you cut out certain things? And it seems stressful, but it's really not. And we have been doing this for about 7 months now, and we both absolutely love it. I've seen amazing results, he's seen amazing results, and we are going strong on just sticking to this and researching about foods and things this day and age that are making people sick. And more now than ever, so many people are suffering from different, viruses and heart conditions and strokes and just having all these different symptoms and just health scares recently, which has been something that we've really been looking into and focusing in on what we put in our bodies, what we surround ourselves with. Moving our bodies is something that we are really interested in. So I'm gonna chat to you guys a little bit about the changes that we've made. Basically, all in all, we do not eat any processed food, which is obviously, we all know that's like the junk food, things that, don't fuel our bodies and leave us being more hungry and more prone to certain, maybe medical conditions down the line. So basically, carnivore, which Brett is pretty much doing strict carnivore. I am doing more of like animal-based because I still eat my fruit. And if you do strict carnivore, you're basically not eating any fruits, vegetables, obviously no processed food, no breads, nothing like that. So actually there is carnivore bread. So there are different recipes and things to switch things up with, but if you're doing strict carnivore, you're definitely not eating any fruits. So I'm more animal based. So we eat a lot of raw dairy, raw milk I get from the farm. We get full fat yogurts, things like that, cottage cheese. Heavy cream is one of the big ones on my list. I like to make my own carnivore ice cream. So heavy cream is a big one. And then we have soy-free eggs that we get from the farm. A steak, grass-fed, anything we could get grass-fed, we pretty much get that. Obviously, sometimes you can't, so we get steaks, grass-fed hot dogs, ground meat, fish is allowed, so we have that once in a while. Love shrimp, salmon, stuff like that. Wild caught is one of the biggest ones, and that's basically carnivore. So if you want to do more animal-based like I'm doing, I eat more fruits. So I add bananas, I have blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, watermelon, literally all of the fruits. And I have a little bit of that each day, almost each day, not every single day, but I do incorporate fruit. So that doesn't make me strict carnivore, which is why I'm saying that I am more animal-based. But yeah, just things that are making us sick in this world. We're trying to figure out, is it something that we're eating? And I'm not saying like I'm not a doctor or promoting something, but looking into the way that our ancestors ate and what was put in the bodies back then versus what we're eating now is crazy. And the more we research this, the more we look things up, we see that seed oils are bad for you. All of like the canola oils and certain vegetable oils and cooking oils are so bad for us. And then when you look up restaurants and what they're cooking with, it's a lot of like the vegetable oils, the seed oils, the canola oils, which are so terrible. And that's something that we are really trying to cut out, especially for the kids. So yeah, I just want to share this because me and Brett are both obsessed with this way of eating and really researching and putting things together on like just living our most like thriving lives, right? We want to feel good, we want to work out, we want to fuel our bodies, and we don't feel deprived at all eating this way. in the beginning, I was super excited because I love that control over what I am eating. So the fact that I fast every single day till I eat my first meal somewhere between like 12 and 3, sometimes 4. And I either have 1 meal a day, or if we do have 2 meals, it's because it's the weekend and we're kind of eating with the kids. So we eat around like 12 to 2 is our first meal. And then we'll eat something later for dinner around like 5 or 6. And then I have something for dessert, like my carnivore ice cream, which I make, or I have a bowl of yogurt or cottage cheese with some raw honey and, some fruits on top, or I have my raw milk that we get from the farm and I put some honey in there. That's my dessert. Like, nothing complicated. I used to eat cereal every single night, you guys, like 2 or 3 cups a night with soy milk, which we found out that is not good for you at all. So I was literally eating that all the time, and then woke up the next day bloated, not feeling good. My skin was terrible. And I just always felt horrible, but I was addicted to these foods. And then, like I said, now that we've been doing carnivore for about 7 months, animal-based, I feel so good. My energy is up. I feel better. My skin is better. I feel like I'm performing better on my workouts. I'm recovering better. I am not as hungry. I love intermittent fasting, and I noticed just so many different changes from this way of eating, and I just want to share it with you guys, because if you're struggling with like IBS or stomach issues, or even like weight loss, or you're not sleeping good, or you have, neck pain, or just struggling with certain medical issues, eating carnivore has huge benefits. And there's a lot of stories out there that you could research yourself on people who have reversed certain medical conditions they had because they started eating this way. And it's also crazy because we were always taught that like high cholesterol is bad, and eating, steak every day is bad, and eating too much fat is bad. And that's the complete reverse. And if you're eating like carnivore and eating the steaks and the fat and actually consuming that fat and like the grass-fed butters and stuff like that, your body is actually using that fat to fuel. So you're actually burning more calories eating this way. That's why when you look up a lot of people who do carnivore and animal-based eating, and the way that they're eating, they're barely working out and they're like shredded and they look amazing. And it's because of what they're fueling their bodies with. So anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit of that because a lot of you guys have been asking me of just, what are you eating? You're saying you're eating, certain foods, you're eating steak every day. And that's basically what we are eating. Almost every day I eat steak and eggs with some cheese. And we make homemade hamburgers, and I eat a couple of like the raw uncured salami as a snack, and just little things, and then my dessert for nighttime. But that's literally like steak and eggs I could eat every single day, and I absolutely love it. So that's just a little info about carnivore. And if you're struggling with the same things, like I said, sleep, bad skin, not seeing results, if you have IBS, it could be certain things. I know a lot of people are not good with dairy, so that's something that you can try to cut out or eliminate, and try the elimination diet and see how that works for you. But yeah, that's what we've been doing, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and just like what I'm eating. And I do eat 1 or 2 meals a day with a little snack at night, but that's pretty much it. And I'm not hungry at all. Sometimes I can go to like 3 or 4 o'clock and have my first and only meal, and I'm fine. And I feel so fueled and so full and satisfied because I'm eating that like steak and the fat and the eggs, and just fueling my body with that stuff. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share, and I hope this was helpful. And like I said, I'm so glad that you're here, and stay tuned for some more videos. Click on that subscribe button, follow me for some more videos, and we'll see you next time.